Welcome back, Catty bitches. I had to wait a day because I had a feeling someone was going to break her water fast with a big pasta mukbang. Let's watch.
Hi guys, welcome to another annoying update. I'm just gonna get right into it. I broke my fast.
Bitch, what fast? That's a normal day for most people when I forget to eat lunch. That's just a normal day. That's like less than 8 hours.
I broke it at around 9:30 p.m. and I've been fasting since Fajr, which was like just after 5 a.m. So not even 24 hours, but I did so because
I'm a lazy piece of shit who can't stick to anything, but we already knew that. My bingo was 3 days, so I won.
I went down for a nap, and when I woke up, I was not feeling too well.
I'm cutting out some super dramatic pauses for effect, but you can tell she's just trying to figure out the most dramatic thing to say to get sympathy.
Went to go to the washroom and like I was so dizzy. I was like, my vision was like blurry, and I had to like hold the wall so I didn't like fall over, which I'm kind of used to being dizzy because, you know, like diabetes can make you dizzy, but yeah, this was like worse. And I tested my blood sugar and all day it was like the same number. It was like 9.2 or something like that. And I was like, how is it not moving at all? Like I haven't eaten, you know? But I didn't take my meds obviously because
I'm a giant idiot who doesn't think about the consequences of my actions, so I'm a diabetic who won't eat all day and won't take my meds.
when I don't eat, can't take metformin. You need to eat with that. So long story short, I've realized that my body is not like it used to be when I did this 5-day water fast before. You know, I'm diabetic now. I have issues with my kidneys, and apparently if you are water fasting, you're releasing toxins. If you're fasting, you're releasing toxins out of your body at a rapid rate, which can be dangerous for organs like your kidneys and gallbladder.
But don't you remember? This bitch said she did so much research.
That's why you see on like my 600-pound life people who are very morbidly obese and they rapidly lose a lot of weight. They sometimes have to get their gallbladder removed. They get gallstones because your body's processing too much fat at once and it can't keep up. The gallbladder can't keep up. The kidneys are the same, right? They're responsible also for filtering your blood from toxins, and as well as the liver. I just, you know, it's just not a good idea, and I should have realized that before, but I just wanted to try and see how it would go.
No, you wanted to give yourself the dopamine overload of deciding to not eat for 30 days, got all of it, and then you're good now.
But I did say if anything, you know, medically was wrong, I would, if I was getting any really adverse effects, I would have to stop the fasting, and I just have to realize that I just can't do that at this point. I need to do this gradually. I think, you know, part of my disorder is wanting to do things drastically, but this was actually different. This was actually not part of a cycle. It was more for medical reasons, because I do believe in the, you know, healing properties of fasting, but the problem is my body's already damaged and I have to take that into account. I'm not just a normal healthy person. And so I broke my fast. I had healthy food. I had some salad, I had hummus, I had some chicken breast, and, you know, I put some lemon on top of the salad, a little bit of olive oil. Honestly, I'm just so exhausted. I'm just like over it.
You're over it because you got all of the feedback that you wanted without doing any of the hard work. When you say these big giant goals, you get all the feedback of the dopamine of doing it, but then you never do the thing.
That's what was appealing also about a water fast for me, was that I wouldn't have to think about food or worry about food for a while. But
i.e. work on any emotional regulation or self-control or compulsions.
I was just so dizzy. I was getting scared, and I was having some issues. Like I was starting to feel like kind of like a UTI, like, you know, coming on. I don't know if my kidneys are just like already like having an effect, you know, like it felt kind of like when I was having a kidney infection before. So I have to really be careful with that. Having eaten about, you know, half an hour ago, I already feel the dizziness is gone anyways. So I don't know if I was just supposed to push through that, but I didn't want to chance it with my health issues. So yeah, I was like, you know, I'm hoping that with taking my meds now, my blood sugar will come down a bit more. 9 is not too bad for me, actually. Like, I know it's higher than the average person. The average person should have a blood sugar of 5 with fasting. Mine was like 9.2 mmol. So just wanted to let you know that I had to break my fast, and going forward I'm going to try to eat according to my diabetic recommendations that I've been given.
You are joking. You mean the diabetic classes that you just still haven't gone to? I'm surprised they'd even have you invited anymore.
I'm going to go back to the drawing board and try to come up with a plan and just go from there. That's pretty much all I can do. I'll try, I guess. But that's what I had to eat. I don't imagine I'll eat anything else for the rest of the day. I might just sleep a lot because I'm just so tired. I don't know, just the way that my sleep pattern is this Ramadan is just like so weird and off. And I've seen other people go through like similar things, you know, where they're just like, their sleep pattern is just so weird.
Your sleep pattern isn't weird. Your sleep pattern is pathetic. You're a bitch who can't get up to your alarm clock like a 4-year-old.
It's just, yeah, but I'm not feeling too good. And because like my body and my health problems, my age and stuff like that, I think now that like having a pretty good routine when it comes to life in general and meals. Having a mealtime routine, having, you know, exercise routine, sleep routine, like consistent, is probably what's going to slowly and gradually make me feel better. So that
It doesn't make you feel better, Foodie. It doesn't matter what you believe. 2 days ago, you believed that a water fast for 30 days was going to cure everything. It was going to cure your diabetes.
I have to work on that. Otherwise, it's just, you know, not going to get better for me, unfortunately. Water fasting is not the way to go right now. I have a long way to go before I could ever even dream of that. So I should have realized that. I'm dumb, I know. I'm just trying to...
You know what? I generally think she's so desperate for money at this point that she's cycling faster and faster so that we give her views. But the funny thing is, the only person losing is her.
I just wanted to try it, like before, so... And I'm still going to continue to fast for Ramadan. You know, that's about it, I guess. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
So, the reason that I waited to make my videos is I knew that she was going to break her water fast, go on a bullshit live, which I don't care about, and then stuff her fucking face. So, as per the example on screen, we get to enjoy this together. Aren't you excited? It's a double recap.
Hello. Well, hello, guys. Hello. I'm hangry.
Oh no, the big she-cow is mad.
Hanger is real, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. So for today's iftar, I'm having my favorite bechamel pasta. So let's just, maybe I'll just keep it like that. I don't know. I have some pickles and some bread. Means that you can break your fast. So bismillah, let's go, yallah. All right. So this is cheesy bechamel.
I'm so sorry in advance for making you watch this. You wouldn't know that like 2 days ago this woman was worried about her health, would ya?
Everyone is digging in right now. Muslims all over the world. Well, in Kuwait, I don't know, like the timing depends on where you're from.
She is beauty, she is grace, she has pasta on her face.
And yeah, I eat my food with bread. Yeah, pasta bechamel, people. Now, I'm not doing any kind of diet before my birthday.
Of course not, you can never possibly love yourself enough to do that.
Which Eid is also the celebration ending Ramadan. We're having a party, so... Wow. Not like a party like you're thinking, but... the fork broke. In the food. That's why I hate these forks.
You could get up and wash a dish, just saying, if you don't want plastic in your food.
Bread is better. I know you're probably thinking, just get another kind of fork. I don't want to, and I really don't care what you have to say right now. I'm hangry, okay? So... Which, when I'm hangry, like, everything gets on my nerves.
Only old watchers will know what's coming next. I get another dab on my bingo this week. Rage Pinky.
For example, I heard the most frustrating thing today. It made me roll my eyes so hard. There's this social media person, and they were like grocery shopping live.
God, watching her has been so good for me. When I originally started watching Foodie, I was about 260 pounds, and I'm about 150 pounds.
Somewhere in the US. We're walking by the eggs, and they went on this huge rant. The eggs were white. Come on.
It's also fascinating to watch her do anything with her hands. Her mobility is so low at this point, it's like a toddler fumbling around.
They went on this huge rant about how white eggs are somehow so inferior to brown eggs, okay? There's a lot of people that believe that. Oh, I got the brown eggs. I paid more for brown eggs. Well, you got fooled. You totally scammed.
Wait, so kind of like you got scammed on the weight loss scheme where you just don't eat for a month and get all of the fucking dopamine in advance?
You got scammed. Because you should know, which is so easy to Google, brown and white eggs are nutritionally exactly the same.
Again, the best part of my day is a morbidly obese woman telling me what's healthy. Keep going, Foodie.
The only difference between brown and white eggs is the breed of chicken, the breed of hen, who lays them.
It truly is the weirdest soapboxes that she chooses to stand on. Probably the short ones.
It was so annoying, and I was hangry, and I was just like, idiot. I'm not nice when I'm hangry.
You're not really nice ever. And if you're the type of person who can get that cruel and mean when you're just a little bit hungry, you've never been a nice person.
So, things like that get on my nerves. A lot of people believe that. Well, look at this bite. The color of the egg has nothing to do with its nutritional value.
Thank God we know that you're eating the healthy eggs. Oh goodness, I was worried.
Doesn't make them organic. Anyway, sorry for my sanctimonious rant about eggs.
You are not forgiven.
So yeah, I'm not doing anything diet-wise until after Eid.
It's okay, guys. She has all the time in the world. She's not 40, she's not morbidly obese. She can take this time.
Why don't you use a fork? You know how many people in this country don't use forks?
Tons of people, but they make it look elegant and they don't use ham trotters and drop food everywhere.
You know? Everything I just ranted about just seems so trivial now. I'm telling you, hunger is real.
Imagine being so out of control of your emotions that you can say and do things and then eat a burger and feel better.
I was even more hungry than thirsty, which is unusual. Thank you for having iftar with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
All right, well, I stuffed down 2 big helpings of Chantel for you guys and edited a lot of stuff. So thanks for coming back. Have a great day. Good night.